Welcome along, everybody, to my watch-along for the 2025 Formula 1 Italian Grand Prix. It is qualifying day, and I am excited. I feel like we've got a lot of drivers, McLarens, Ferraris, Max, and maybe even an outsider fighting for pole. Now, the session is about to get underway right now, but welcome in to the watch-along. If it's your first time here, this is how it works. You got my face here, you got the live timings here, you got the session timer down the bottom left you can sync on up with. Let me get that up right now because the session has literally just begun. We're running slightly late for it. And we have got lovely Twitch chat that you can type in. So if you're watching right now on TikTok or YouTube, come join us on Twitch. We are live for every single Grand Prix weekend for every single session. So join me tomorrow. We'll be live for the race 2 hours beforehand for the build-up, and then the race itself and the post-race show. Anyways, qualifying is underway right now, so let's get straight into it. Now, I cannot show the broadcast live as it is subject to copyright. But find a place where you can watch qualifying live to be able to sync on up with myself and the rest of the chat and having a good time in watching qualifying together. Predictions are literally about to end with your channel points. Get them in real quick. Now, who do we think is going out in Q1? Let me know in chat. Ooh. Who the hell is that? That looks like Bortoletto. Looks like Bortoletto and Bruno Mars had a baby. Who's that? Okay. Who's going out in Q1? I think the Alpines, Gasly and Colapinto. I think Ocon and Behrman. I think they look poo. And then, let's go Stroll. That's my bottom 5. I think it's between the Alpines, the Haas's, Stroll, probably Liam as well, and maybe like a driver like Yuki. But it's going to be very tight in qualifying today. The track is not only a short track, but there's minimal corners. And it comes down to... It comes less down to car performance and more down to the setup you have. And your engine performance. And obviously all the engines are quite equal at the moment because of the engine freeze. So, yeah, we could genuinely see an outsider for pole. My prediction for pole today, I don't know. I said coming into the weekend, I feel a max pole. After FP1, I said I feel a max pole. It's faded a little bit now, but I don't know. I'm still staying hopeful for a max pole. I'm staying hopeful for a Ferrari pole. I would just love anything other than McLaren. Again, nothing against McLaren. It's just they're the top dogs, and we want to cheer for the non-top dogs. What's the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, yeah. If Lewis gets pole and then gets a 5-place grid penalty, I'm going to fucking crash out. Thank you guys all for the new follows, by the way. If you are new to the stream, be sure to follow down below. Let's try hit 38,000 followers on the stream by the end of this weekend. I think that's doable. I think it's doable. We're at 37,900 right now, so be sure to follow if you haven't already. Walu, Lars, IOPF, Lil Nimzel, Nice Hair, Thenu, Manupola, EO Diaz, thank you guys for the follows, and all the new follows on TikTok as well. Bortoletto will get to Q3, you reckon? Yeah, they were looking, we're looking good in quality. Sorry, in practice. Bro, my ears are fucked. Both Haas, Bortoletto, Stroll, and Colapinto. What's up, Jay Rios? Any predictions for Kimi? Probably out in Q2 again, right? No, in his current form. Did we just watch Leclerc's entire out lap, and now we're going to watch his entire lap instead of watching anyone else? Cool. Cute. Isio, Anthony, Diaz, thank you guys for the follows. Will Hulk finally do well in qualifying again? Wouldn't be surprised if he gets out qualified by Bortoletto. Oh, there's a lot of gravel on the track. Someone's must have gone wide. Who would that be? Damn, look at that. Hulk 4/10 up on Bortoletto. You can hear the crowd cheering when Charles goes through. You think Hulkenberg will get into Q3? Where I read that. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. No, I hadn't read that. I think one cell will make it through. Maybe both. Maybe both could if they lock in. But I think one. Antonelli and Russell on mediums. Okay, they're saving us as softs. Fair enough. The mediums do seem pretty strong here. Hey, based off of practice. Hamilton 1/10 behind Leclerc. What a lap from Antonelli. 36 seconds off the pace. Woo! So J Racing. Why'd they save softs? Save a set for the race maybe, in case there's a safety car, or they can do 2 soft sets at the end of quali. I love qualifying at the moment. I feel like you don't know who's going to go in Q1, you don't know who's going to go in Q2, and you don't know how Q3 is going to play out. I mean, it is a shame, like, you kind of know. Like, pole is usually between Lando and Oscar, but at least this weekend, could be anyone. You know what Frederick is doing? If one of the Fries gets pole, what's he doing? Mids have been good for pace too. Like the midfield teams, yeah. I mean, it's just what happens when you come to a short track like Austria or Monza. Who do you guys think is going to get pole? It's between Ferrari, McLaren, and Max, I think. He's going blonde. He really wants to go blonde, doesn't he? He's been doing that bet like all year. Hasn't started yet. It started a few minutes in to Q1. Damn. Oh, voice crack. Got that from Sonoda. I mean, 2/10 off Max, but still he's up there between the McCadies. Such a shame Hamilton as a penalty, yeah. I feel like he could have actually had a good weekend. You know, even potentially go for the win. But now McLaren are going to ruin our day, aren't they? They're going to come in. They're going to go up by 2/10. What's the best place to watch F1? F1 TV? And they go 2/10 up. Fuck off! Please! Please, just go away. You're ruining our champion. You're ruining our season. Is this how non-Red Bull fans felt in 2023? Had your PE9, had Antonelli. I guess see where the Williams go. Q1 and Q2, they were popping off. Q3, not so much. But Williams should be quick. Oh, was it Sainz who went off track? Oh, yeah. Alright, we lost a bit of time there. Oh, Max went off as well. Oh, I fucking hope he hasn't damaged the floor from that. McLaren had the PU on full now, yeah. A lot of people have taken new engines this week. Who hasn't taken a new engine? That's probably the better way to ask it. Christina, Nabia, thank you guys for the follows. I'm down for want to see some records for the teams. Title's already done. Aston Martin had a good 2-week stretch and decided to give up after. I mean, this track is just not going to suit them at all. On this day in 2020, Pierre Gasly won the Grand Prix in Italy. Who the fuck is Sophie? Name of the wallet. Imagine we get a McLaren DNF and a P1 and P1 and Oscar DNFs. Like, again, I don't like wishing bad on the driver, but if a driver's gonna DNF, we need Piastri DNF, EB, to help bring that championship fight closer. I really want it to come down to the last race, man. Oof. Okay. How can Leclerc respond to these McLaren laps? Please give me some hope that we're gonna have a good quality today. Okay. Feeling better. Stroll P8. Wow. Alonso. Where the fuck has that come from? From Aston. Maybe I should have kept them in my team. Okay, track's getting better, it seems, because Bamman's also gone up to P9. But still, Alonso went ahead of Leclerc. Leclerc was on used tires. That makes sense. But Hamilton on fresh tires couldn't beat him. What the fuck? Wow. What the fuck? Russell on the mediums? Okay, the track is getting better, but fastest on mediums. What? What? The medium's just not... Like, how is a medium quicker than a soft? Pirelli? What are you doing? That makes no sense. That makes 0 sense. Wow, Sainz P3. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting quality. Bets on slipstream shenanigans in Q3 like a few years ago. I think we'll see slipstream in every session, to be honest. Every millisecond counts. I think Charles showed what in practice it was 4/10 he got from slipstreaming. To be fair, maybe Russell got slipstreamed by Kimi there. America's the only team that can do a flying lap on mediums. Wait, why? Or are you saying they're the only ones that are good on mediums? Yeah, the field's so close. Wow, look at that. 8/10 between the entire field. Liam, come on, lock in, bro. Lock in. 6/10 from 1st to 14th is wild. Matteo, they're in the volley. Okay, I'm excited to see how this plays out now. This is the closest it's been this year, right? I think 8/10 is the closest it's been in Formula 1 ever. I think Abu Dhabi. I think in Abu Dhabi was 8/10. Abu Dhabi 2024. That was such a good quality, by the way. Cappuccino Asini. Huh. Interesting. Kimi can't fire at the mediums, but Russell's gone up to the top on them. What the heck is this quality of the Mel? This is Monza, man. This is Monza. Vicky Tiamo. Who the hell's that? Who the hell's that? I think everyone has a little bit of fire on each other's asses in this qualifying. Then anyone can pull off the classic fun-hating McLaren. Don't do some magical shit. I really hope McLaren take a break this quality. Yeah, doggy. They were the volley. Oh. My broadcast froze for like 1 sec. Let me pause my timer for 1 sec. Alright, we're up to date now. Alright, cars coming up for their final runs of Q1. Right now, Antonetti's in the drop zone. Liam's in the drop zone. V-Cup, not looking as strong as I would have hoped. I thought they'd be okay here. Who do you think is most likely to get pole? Probably Lando is favorite. What do you mean he couldn't wait? What? Well, Ocon's first. He's got his teammate behind him. Why couldn't they wait? I don't get it. I really want everyone to lock in just so we can have a super tight spread and have the tightest qualifying spread of all time. What's the tightest qualifying spread of all time? Someone Google it right now. Oh, I'm gonna Google it. What is the tightest qualifying spread in F1? Someone figure it out. I'm fairly sure it was Abu Dhabi 2024. It was like 8/10. Max Verstappen, remember, if you don't get pole, Yoss will... Oh, okay. I don't know why Haas have sacrificed Ocon. Let a team that doesn't need a slipstream to sacrifice himself. 1997 Hereth. No way the gaps were small in 1997. All right, here we go. Kevin starting his lap. Home Grand Prix. He's on softs this time. Good. Will he do better on the softs? He couldn't fight those mediums despite his teammate being in P1 on them. See what I mean? Look at the way the car attacks the curbs. It's just not nimble anymore, man. I know the floor's different, the suspension's different, but like, it just looks, the cars just don't look, yeah. All right, Antonelli, 30 milliseconds behind Hadja. He's actually going to go out in Q1. No way. Man, no way. Kimi needs to find some form. His teammate's in P1 and he's about to go out in Q1. Ocon, P11 with no slipstream. That's really good. That is really good. I mean, okay, and his teammate goes even quicker. The track's really ramping up. But Kimi's not improving. Okay, there we go. He's found 2/10 now. But I still don't think that's good enough. Yuki P3. Okay, yeah, track's getting better. Everyone's going to improve. Anyone can go out here. I think Ocon's out. Unless all the guys behind don't improve. Max P2. Still no one can beat Russell's medium time. What the fuck? And Antonelli, only P11. I don't think that's going to be safe. I think he's going to be out. Hadja's not improving though, so he'll be out. So at this stage, it's Hadja and Ocon. Oh, Antonelli might be saved. Wow, it's 3/10 between 1st to 13th right now. What the fuck? This is so tight. I just spat all over my screen. What the fuck? No, I think Hadja's out. Oh, P15, but I think he's going to be out. Wow, what a turnaround for V-Carb, man. Gasly's out. Colapinto. Come on, Albon, get out. Colapinto beats Gasly and Albon. Come on, Albon. You've got the car to make Q3. Albon! What? Stroll only 17th. Lawson in the pits. That's it. Okay, Albon's safe. Albon is safe. Wow. What the fuck happened? Okay, where's Sauber going to go? They're looking really good this weekend. Oh, they didn't improve. They must have backed out of their laps. Wow. So Liam out in last, 3/10 behind his teammate. Why did he do a final run? Why did he stay in the pits? Did he have a problem? Let me guess, it's another fucking problem with Liam's car in quali. Gasly gets out qualified by Colapinto again by 1/10. Stroll goes out while his teammate is up in P6. Oh, brother. Liam had to abort? Interesting. Sounds like a mechanical issue, probably. And then Hadji goes out as well. So both V-Carbs. Look, I thought V-Carb were going to have a good weekend. After practice, I was like, oh, maybe not. But I didn't think they'd be going out in Q1. Especially, I didn't think Haas would be making it through. And yeah, Stroll nowhere near his teammate. Alpine is expected, though. But yeah, very interesting session. And if Liam had actually done his fucking lap, the spread would have been 6/10. We would have had a 6/10 spread from first to last. That's crazy. Is that still the smallest spread? 8/10? Abu Dhabi, I think, was 8/10. But was this quicker? Yeah, how did Russell, on a less grippier track, do that on mediums? That makes no sense. Komatsu apologized to Ocon over the radio for being conservative. Interesting. What's happened to Liam? Are we going to get a radio? How's a medium setting the fastest lap? Why did he abort? Did he go wide? Oh, he's gone wide. Oh, it's a mistake. It's not a mechanical problem. Liam, come on, man. I mean, it doesn't matter. The car weren't going to make it through to Q2. It doesn't really change much, but I just wanted the spread to be smaller. What's he crying about? What the fuck? Womp womp. Yeah, what happened to V-Car, bro? There's a sprint, no sprint for Monza this weekend. So Max improved on used tire, but not Lando. Yeah, this is really interesting. We got a medium tire as the fastest time. We got people going quicker on a used tire. We got Ocon making it through without a toe. This makes no sense, some of this shit. What is happening right now? Hedge is sandbagging to avoid Red Bull demotion. True, true. My commentary said that Hedge had a motor issue. I doubt it, but maybe. Man, I hope Alpine has a turnaround like last year again, because it's pretty sad. Yeah, they're definitely the worst team on the grid right now. Oh, he made multiple mistakes on his lap. Wow, okay, V-Car. Both drivers making mistakes. The car not feeling as dialed in as previous weeks. Not good for their home Grand Prix. If you don't know, V-Car is an Italian team. Their factory is in Italy. And a lot of their crew is Italian. Fienza. What a confusing Q1. Yeah, fuck. Honestly, like I said, I really wish Liam actually did his lap. Not because I wanted Liam to get through, but just I wanted the spread to be really tight. All right, very interesting session. Fastest and high-speed corners was Russell, then Lando, then Piastri, then Behrman, then Yuki. Yeah, interesting. Other people interesting to point out. Alonso, I did not expect him to be that high. And Yuki P4, only 1.5 tenths off of Max. That's really, really good. Well done, Yuki. And Behrman, I don't know how the Haas is made out of Q1. I'm shocked. What's up, Vulture? Thank you, dude. Good to see you. Piastri doesn't seem as comfortable as he is in other qualifying sessions this season. Yeah. Interesting. That was an interesting session. I'm really excited for Q2 and Q3 now. Really excited for Q2 and Q3. Guys, we have more viewers than Only Pixel right now. He went live 1 minute ago. Yeah, guys, if you just treat again. Actually, I'll wait for the ad to send. Milky Boy, thank you for the follow. Yeah, doggy. Right, as if they know one already. Kiwi or Queet. Thank you for the follow. V-Cub today is what Minardi was back in the days. Max gave Borderlitter a toe again. Wait, did he? Lol, best friends, helping each other out. Does something P1? Yeah, I have no clue how the fuck he is P1 on a medium tire. On a not as grippy track. It's crazy feeling not knowing what the top 5 will be. The times are really close and not even a bad lap could put you in P7 or low. Yeah. I've said this. I think we need some shorter tracks in F1. More shorter tracks in F1. Like Austria, like Monza. Gazzy signed a 3-year extension of Alpine is out in Q1. Luke! Thank you so much for the 4-month resub, dude. Appreciate you coming in with the Prime. Thank you, man. Thank you. Ayo. This is crazy. Also, what happened in Zandvoort, it was stressful. McLaren's not doing their usual crazy banker laps. I mean, yeah, it is just tighter this weekend. It'd be actually good for Lando if the other teams get close to McLaren from now on, because then you can actually gain a lot of points on Oscar. Yeah, true, true. I want a race-able short track. Spa was actually so mid. Yeah, I've never been a fan of Spa. I do wish we had some more. I wish we had more variety. I wish we had some longer tracks, more longer tracks like Spa. I wish we had some more shorter tracks. Short tracks are always really good for quality though. All right, guys. Q1 is done. Thank you all for watching so far. If you are enjoying the stream, be sure to follow down below. If you are just tuning in, by the way, apologies for missing FP3. It's the first session I've missed of the year. Basically, I went out last night, went and saw my most played artist on Spotify, and I stayed out way too late. So I missed FP3, and that is why I am slightly tired right now, / hungover / groggy. So I'm not at full energy, so I apologize for that. But we'll be full energy tomorrow for the race. Should be an exciting race. I mean, we don't even know who's on fucking pole yet, but I already know tomorrow's race is gonna be banging because somehow Monza always produces an A-tier race or better. And FP2, I didn't miss FP2. Anything happened? My barber was taking his sweet time. Still fresh though. No way you went and got a haircut right before quali. Is that Kine in the background? No. T-Mac is making you a video. What does that mean? What do you mean T-Mac is making me a video? Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, I know what you mean now. Let me wait for this to come through. I can't wait to see this. I've got my DMs open waiting. WLT center. All right. Q2 time. A little bit of a delay. They need to clean up the gravel. Ooh. What happened to the Ferraris this season? What do you mean what happened to them? The Q1 finished? Yeah, we're on to Q2 now. By the way, in F3, Tramitz, who won the sprint, gets a 10-second time penalty. Really? So he's lost the win? All right. Q2's about to begin. What are our predictions for Q2? We have got... I think we're going to lose Behrman and Ocon. I think we're going to lose Hulk. I think we're going to lose Alonso. And I think we're going to lose Albon. I think Sainz goes through. Bortoleto goes through. Oh, maybe even... No, fuck. I should have put Kimi in there. I take that back. I'm adding Antonelli instead of Albon. I think both Williams get through. I think Bortoleto. And I think... Yeah. Those are my predictions. Excuse me. I've got no DM from T-Mac, so... Unless he means on my phone. No, I ain't got anything. Why am I being lied to, bro? If Yuki on pole, I'm subbing. That it. If Yuki gets pole, you're gonna sub. I think if Yuki gets pole, you need to give 10 subs. Oh, let me get the timer up for you guys. I really need a poo, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really need a poo. All right, timer's up. Sick on up. Did you know you're in the Chris channel videos? I do. Chris is a mod of my channel. Don't want to jinx it, but Yuki is looking good. Might have the best quality. Imagine Yuki gets pole. That would be gas. I will sub for non-McLaren pole. All right, I'm hearing a lot of bets right now. You better hold your. What the fuck? You better hold yourself to it. That's what I'm trying to say. Better runs in Q3 maybe. For who? For Mercedes? I wouldn't be surprised if Russell does that again. You seem so tired, is it? What the fuck? Does it actually seem like I'm that tired? Like, I am obviously tired because I had a late night. But I don't feel that bad. I don't think I'm that bad. I'm maybe just like not talking as much, but I've done back home in Australia. I would probably do 30% of my F1 streams was like this, like trying to keep my eyes open during those American races and shit. So this feels nowhere near as bad as that. One question: how many hours have you slept? I only got 2 hours sleep. I experienced the full depth of Monza last night, so you're a little hung over yourself. How did Albon go purple, and then end up 1.1 seconds off his teammate? What the fuck was that sector 3? He must have made a mistake through parabolic, I guess. Lando gets pole but bottles it on the first lap is your prediction? When you say bottle, do you mean like crashes out or just loses the lead? The win, then you have to follow. There you go. He did it through a Scary. Damn. 2 bubbles and then fucked it up. You'll sub if Liam gets pole. Maybe next week. He's out and he went down Q1. I'm losing hope of a Max pole the more I see Max. But then again, Max might just like wise up right at the end. They need to change curbs in the F1 game. It's Ascari. Is there a race next week? Sorry, not next week. 2 weeks time is Baku. Baku! Wov. Beanie. Bartek. Thank you guys for the follows. I'm betting man, bro. If Yuki on pole, I'll sub. All right. I'm hearing a lot of bets. You guys better follow through. Wow, Max is flying right now and ahead of the Williams. Was Max's Q1 time, was that on used tires or did he go on fresh tires? Because of how tight it was. Pierre Gasly wants to win world championship with Alpine. Lord, okay, Crofty's going out in Q1. The car isn't winning anything. No, he's gonna have a Merc engine in the back of the car next year. New regs. Max's time was on used. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is where this pace is coming from. Ocon P2 ahead of the Williams. What happened to Williams? And Behrman again gets the toe on Ocon. What happened to Williams, man? What's happened to... They should be the best of the rest here. And Russell 1/10 off on the softs. Just stay in the mediums, bro. Surely he says a medium for these final laps. And Antonelli, that's better. That's better. I mean, doesn't give a fuck about this season. I feel like not many teams give a fuck about this season anymore. Well, Leto purple sector 1. Where McLaren? Oh no. Is this a mechanical issue for Lando? Why does he need a box? Not really giving much info. Wow, Bortolotto goes ahead of Leclerc and only 1/10 off of Max. Damn, Bortolotto should make Q3 again now. Okay, Lando's coming in. And Piastri finishes lap P3. Ooh! All right, maybe Max is getting pole. Maybe Max is getting pole. To be fair, though, Piastri's been like a 10th off of Lando all weekend, so... Excuse me. I really hope they fix Lando's car. I want him to be in this fight for pole. Whoa, came in way too hot. Maybe damaged the floor. That's why they told him to back out. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Just getting a pit for another lap. Yeah, first when the way they were talking to him made it sound like he had like an issue with the car and they needed a pit to avoid it getting worse, which is scary. I thought Albon would be doing a lot better. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Williams, man. They should be best of the rest. Where'd Sauber come from? Where did Haas come from? Like, what the fuck? Where did Alonso come from? Norris says car problem. No. He had to back out his lap because of fuel. Okay, Sainz goes ahead of the Haas's. That might be able to get him through. Not that banker lap, but like if he does equivalent. Hulkenberg needs to lock in, man. He can't get out qualified by Bordello again, surely. Oh, Albon, what's happening? Terrible turn one. But it's not as good as they look this year. They mostly underperform when it really matters. When I had Hadron Lawson, they went down Q1. Double cool. Push, cool, push. No way your tires would be good after that many laps. And your first lap would have a lot of fuel. Bro's lips are touching the mic. Charlie Goo, David the Vollo. Where's Fry's time gone? Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, they're all just so tight. Like, look, you take Max out of the equation right now. There's what, like 50 milliseconds between those four? Hedge will start for the pit lane tomorrow. It'd be nice to have a full grid. Wait, why is he starting for the pit lane? I thought he took a new engine, but I didn't think he took a pen. Unless maybe they take another engine and take a pen for it. Because it's starting at the back anyway. Oh, they found a problem with the engine. Oof. Alright, important banker lap for Lando. Because if there's a red flag at the end. Wow, this is a poo lap. Is he unused? He's on fresh tires. He's only 80 milliseconds up. What's happening to Norris? Yeah, he's just being careful getting in a nice banker. Do you think the lowest 2020 lap will be beaten today? What's the record? Wow. 3/10 between the top 7. But so tight from Russell down to Ham. What sucks is Lewis 5 plays grip and he's going to get him, have him fight. Yeah, especially because it's actually hard to overtake this track. Whew, this would be very interesting. I don't think McLaren would be this far off. Yeah, either that was a terrible lap for Norris or I was going to say, or he's being too careful, but why would he be too careful? No. Yeah, no, he could be. I guess he could be trying to be careful, but then again, like, if he comes out late now, he could get knocked out. Yeah, P7's risky depending on when he comes out of the track next. So he's got, to be honest, he is going to come out late because I know he's going to do double calls, isn't he, or one call. Okay, we'll see how this plays out. He was standing out, so that's probably why, right? Yeah, true. He's got extra fuel. If one of the Haas's make Q3, I'll be shook. All right. First driver to the final run, Ocon. What have you got? Hey, he's 1/10 down. All right. Oh, Behrman's improving, though. Is Ocon on a double lap? I wish I could see how old his tires are. One's on 1 HP. No, trust me, I'm not on 1 HP. I've been on 1 HP before on stream. Rev literally fell asleep on stream. I am on about, I'd say I'm on like 60 HP. No headache. I'm a little bit tired now. It's hitting me now. But I don't feel shit anymore. I think I'm just not like my usual energy, so it's probably sticking out. All right. Ocon. P12 only. Where's Behrman? Oh! P7! Ahead of Norris. Wait, Norris has made a mistake? Wow. Great luck from Antonelli in the end. After having a poo weekend so far. Alonso P7. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hamilton's at threat as well. Hamilton's at threat now as well. Leclerc P5. Hamilton? Wait, is Norris out? Is Norris sort of setting a lap? Oh, Norris has time to go again, though. Piastri P3. I haven't seen Piastri at the top yet this weekend. Hamilton P8. And Norris is out right now unless he can get another lap in. Hulkenberg only P12. Knocked out, out-qualified by his teammate again. Sainz. Not good enough. What happened to Williams? What happened to Williams? I don't get it. How did both Williams go from dominating practice to going out in Q2? Oh no, here's that one. Here's that one. Oh my god. I mean, championship's over if Norris fucking goes out in Q2 at Monza. Look how tight it is, bro. It's 3/10 between first to 10th. If you take Max out, it's 2/10. What is happening right now? No, Norris is improving. He might be safe. And Albon. Nope. What happened to Williams, man? What happened to Williams? Come on, Norris. Oh my god, it's 27 milliseconds. Is he going to be able to make it through? He's got a little bit of slipstream in front of him. Is that his teammate? No way, that's his teammate giving him a slipstream. Oh my god, he almost got blocked. He almost got blocked. Oh my god. Oh, little correction. Little correction. Can he make it out? Oh, he does. He does. He does. Whew. Give us a heart attack, man. Oh, that guy is stressed. Vic almost had a heart attack, I think. Check her pulse right now. Holy shit. That was scary. That was scary. And Yuki made Q3. Yay! Okay. Ocon out. I didn't expect Haas to even make it through to Q2, let alone do that well in Q2. So well done to Ocon. But he did get out qualified by his teammate by 2/10. 5/10 from first to last, by the way. Wow. Albon out-qualified by Sainz, and both Williams going out. I don't know what happened, man. Williams were literally... Williams were literally so fucking good in practice. And even coming into this weekend, like, it made sense for them to do well. How'd they both gone out in Q2? Hulkenberg out-qualified by his teammate again by 2/10 out in Q2. And Behrman, I think he's done really well. P11, again, he loves that P11 spot. But yeah, Yuki and Hamilton make it through to Q2 after, you know, obviously they're pretty inconsistent. Sorry, make it through to Q3. They're pretty inconsistent at the moment with that. I don't know how Alonso's made Q3. I did not expect Aston Martin to be good here. And Bortoletto, well fucking done. And Antonelli finally finds some form again, making it through to Q3. But it's crazy, man. Eliminate Max from second down to 13th is 2/10. Like, that's crazy. That is a crazy gap. Okay, I'm feeling good about a max pole again. I am feeling good about a max pole again. Did I get, how many, did I get my predictions right? How many of my predictions did I get right? Behrman right, Ocon right, Hulk right, Alonso and Antonelli wrong. Got the 2 Williams wrong. I had faith in the Williams. I was wrong. This is as close as the esports gaps, bro. Nah, esports gaps are tighter. But it is looking a bit like it. Will Kimi break his curse on European races? Finally. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that Hedges title as the only driver to never be knocked out. Oh yeah, true. Wow, yeah, that's Hedges' first F1 Q1 exit. Good point. I didn't even think about that. Can we talk about how lucky Lewis was? How was Lewis lucky? What did Lewis do? I don't think Norris got a toe. Slow cars don't produce enough pressure difference for a toe. Wow, I'm really excited for Q3 now. Who do we think is getting pole? Honestly, coming to the weekend, I said Max. After FP1, I said Max. After FP2 and 3, maybe not. Now I feel it again. Now I feel Max pole. Something about this Red Bull in low downforce is just really good. Jesse, Leclerc Banana, thank you guys for the follows. Yuki pole, imagine. She's popping off with her dance moves. Wow, that was a good sesh. Yeah, Antonelli. Wait, Antonelli could get pole at home as well. Good point with a lap like that. Antonelli pole at home. Ferrari pole at home. We're eating good. We're eating good. I don't think McLaren's going to get pole. I don't think McLaren's going to get pole. Who be? Yeah, that was so hairy for Lando. That was intense. Honestly, I have no idea, but would love it to be a non-McLaren driver. McLaren sandbagging? No, they're not sandbagging. They wouldn't risk going out in a tight qualifying like this to sandbag for no reason. What would they gain from sandbagging? Guys, we don't have pace this... No one cares. No one cares if they have or don't have pace. Every team's doing their own thing. Is this... What lap are we watching right now from Lando? Is this the lap where he fucked up or the lap he got through with? Just find all that right. Who's got the finish flag? There's literally no fin on the grid. Stop waving it. Hedges upset with Carlos, is he? Hadja looks like he's going to be built like Vasseur as soon as he retired. Wait, why? Wait, what? Celebrating Bottas's return. True. All right. Let's get into Q3 now. I'm excited for this. Let me just do a quick stretch. My ear's healing, by the way, already. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was a good back crack. Yo, can we come back to this track layout? With the banking? That would fuck. Can someone explain to me why they used to drive that track, but now with more safer cars with more downforce, they don't? Explain to me. Norris's qualifying form. First, third, first. Did I see third, second? Is that what I just saw? Or first? Yeah, good point from Palmer. Where's this Ferrari pace that we saw in practice? Where the fuck's it gone? I'm excited for Q3. Come on. Come on. Give us something hype. If Hamilton gets pole and then gets a grid pen, I'm going to be pissed. They touch the car, yeah, typical Ferrari. Good car and then fuck it up. Jay, Wilmus, Joshua, thank you guys for the follows. All right, guys, we're about to get into Q3. If you've enjoyed the stream so far, be sure to follow down below. We'll be live tomorrow for the race. We'll be live 2 hours before the race starts for a build-up, and then a watch along for the race itself and the post-race show. If you're just tuning in today, apologies for the lack of energy. I had a very late night last night, went out. We're live, and we're enjoying quali, but maybe not with my usual energy as you'd expect. Okay, car's coming out. Oh, time is... What the fuck? Why is the time already so run down? All right, time is up. All right, what are our predictions for the order in Q3? I'm going to go Verstappen P1. I'm going to go Verstappen P1. Oh, this is tough. I'm going to go Russell P2. Norris 3. Oh, this is tight. Leclerc, Piastri, Antonelli, Ham, Bortoletto, Alonso, Yuki. That's my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Oh, will we see a tow from anyone? So who can tow? Red Bull can tow. Merc can tow. McLaren can tow. Ferrari can tow. Okay. Everyone can tow, but the midfield teams. They need it most. Max should tow Bortoletto. LOL. What's with Hadrian Signs? Yeah, what is this? What's happened between them? Someone said they were beefing in chat. Previous polls: Norris, Sainz, Leclerc, Verstappen, Hamilton. Damn, 5 different pole sitters in Monza. Will we get a new pole sitter? Ferrari has 23 poles in Monza, the most of any constructor. Who's that in the McLaren garage? All right, first laps, bank laps. What are we going to see? Norris is first with no tow. Is Piastri going to have a tow? Oh, he's actually quite far back from Norris. It seems like McLaren send their drivers out separately to avoid only one of them getting the tow. They'd rather it be fair. But at the moment, they probably should tow because they need to work together to beat the other teams. Bro took a tear off mid-corner. Mid-quality lap. Took it off beforehand. Sorry, what's the fastest lap time at this track from 2020? What's Hamilton's lap track record? Maybe I should ask Perplexity. 1:18.8. What are we setting at the moment? I guess we'll see once he crosses the line. All right, Piastri, fastest sector 1. Someone's taken purple sector 1 though, and it is Hamilton. Norris. Okay, so we're 6/10 off track record right now. 19.4. Is that good? He's on fresh tires as well. Antonelli on used tires, keep in mind. Yeah, expected. So we've got Antonelli, we've got Bortoletto, we've got Alonso, and Tsunoda on used tires. Piastri, 4/10 up on Norris. What happened to Norris, man? What happened to Norris? Okay, we're 2/10 off track record. We could beat it. We could beat it. Russell on sauce, 1/10 off. He might come back in and go on mediums. Woo! The cloud to the top. Can we get into the 18s? Hamilton probably can. Max is going quickest right now, though. Oh, what the fuck? What happened to your sector 3, bro? What? But still, Ferrari's in the mix now. Good, 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 good. I think Max is going to get pole here. The low downforce setup. We saw it in Monza. Yuki P7, man. What the fuck? What happened? He's on used tires. Yes. I said coming into this weekend, Max would get pole. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. This is going to be a good fight now. That's a great banker from Max. We're into the 18s. We're into the 18s. Wow, Bortoletto on used tires just got P6. He might get pole with fresh tires. What the fuck? Wait, Bortoletto on used tires ahead of Norris on fresh tires. All right, I'm so excited for this final run now. This is the only problem with a short track, though, is a lot of dead time between runs. Lando needs to qualify higher here. It's exciting. We've either got a Ferrari pole or Max pole. Well, I guess Piastri's doing it. Can Russell go on meds, man? He's also on used, no, he's on fresh. Come on, Max. Come on. Imagine Max starting P1 at Monza. Menace activities will happen. They might give Charles a tow. You reckon? Yeah, true. They could sacrifice Lewis's qualifying to give Leclerc a tow to try win. Because I think Ferrari know, like, well, we're not in it. We don't care about the constructors as much anymore. Like, getting a win at Monza would be very important. But then again, Lewis also needs to qualify as high as he can to make up for the 5-place grid pens. So it's risky. If they do, they'll be good. Verstappen, Leclerc front row. Oh, that would be sick. Don't tease me like that. Don't tease me like that. Yeah, I don't think Lewis will give the tow. That's Ferrari, like, really tell him. How's it going there, Casco on the strip? Ross is the only one without a tow. True. Who me? Oh, wait, did Yuki give Max a tow? Is that what happened? I just heard Alex Jack say this is what you need from Yuki to play the team game. Well, I would have seen Vic in a maid outfit. It's a birthday stream, right? So she's probably got some like sub goals or something. Come on. Yeah, Yuki might actually give Max a tow here. Cortec, name of the wallet. The real Libby, name of the wallet. All right, they're coming out. Okay, McLaren's getting tows this time. Who's not getting a tow, though? Who's that right at the front? Is that Max? Or is that Yuki? I can't tell. Yuki's first out. Well, Yuki's fucking in the mud. Final chance to get predictions then. Who's getting pole? Russell doing his classic. Waiting in the garage as long as possible. Is he going to come out mediums? Do we think Russell's going to try med here after his beautiful med lap? What was his med lap time, by the way? I'm just so good at predicting, man. I just feel like I feel it in my bones, and I say it out loud, and it comes true. Well, Max hasn't got pole yet, but the fact he's even in the fight for pole. He ain't going out on mediums. Are you sure? He said good lap time before meds. From my eye. What the fuck? All right. This is going to be hype. I need to turn this up. Let's get hyped. Let's get hyped. Regardless of what happens, even if it's McLaren 1-2 tomorrow, we've got a banger race tomorrow. I'm excited. No! Russell said he wanted the mediums. I think it was worth the try, especially how good his lap time was before. All right. All right. On board with Leclerc, the first to start his lap, his teammate behind. We might get a track record here if everyone improves by at least a 10th over Max. No, 2/10 over Max. All right, show me the sector. Yellow, he's down right now. Oh, and he's gone to the grass a little bit. Okay, he's got a little bit of work to do now. Lewis. Wait, how is Lewis yellow but 30 milliseconds up on Verstappen? Oh, it's not personal best, but it's still better than Max's sector one. Okay. No purples at the moment. Piastri yellow as well. No one's improving in sector one. What's happened? Don't tell me this is... No! Leclerc, 1/10 down, 2/10 down. Same with Hamilton. What the fuck happened to the track? Nope. Piastri purple sector 2, but he's still a 10th down. I think Max has got it. No, 3/10 off. What the fuck happened? No slipstream, I guess. Track died. No, nothing happened. Oh, Norris's greens, but is it enough? Piastri. Oh, P2, but 50 milliseconds. And Max is improving. Oh, wow, Lando at the end there. Takes it by 50 milliseconds. Come on, Max. No purples. Why did we cut to a crowd shot? And he gets pole while we're watching a crowd shot. F1 TV, you're going to make me fucking crash out every single week. You guys fucking suck. But Max is pole. Unless Antonelli can do it at home. No, P7. That's a stinker. Unless Russell can do it on softs. No, P6. Let's go. I predicted that before the week had started. And he's gone and done it. Max is loving the low downforce setup this year. And he gets pole again. But he's got both McLarens on his ass tomorrow. Why couldn't the Ferraris have done better? Imagine it was Max, then Ferrari, then McLaren. Still, Max is going to be a menace. Can he hold on like he did in Japan? That is what we need to pray for, but that's a bit of an anti-climactic quality in the end. No, it was actually good. It was good. I just was more cars on the fight. Did he say relax Pierre? And that's a track record. Yeah, wow. Beating it by, what's that, like under a 10th? Love that from Max, man. He's loving that low downforce setup. Woozalist, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Followed through with your bet. It was you, right? Someone said they were going to sub if Max got pole. Thank you so much, man, for subbing for the very first time at Tier 1. Making the most of those sub discounts at the moment. But yeah, guys, that is it for qualifying. A little bit anticlimactic in the end in the sense of, like, we didn't have the Ferraris or the Mercedes in the fight. And obviously McLaren's ended up actually doing well, which we kind of didn't want because then we could have had more drivers in the fight. More teams in the fight. But tomorrow is going to be an epic race. We've got Max, you know what he's like, starting P1 at a hard to overtake track. The two McLarens behind. So even if they get past Max, they're going to be battling for the race win. Then we've got Ferraris. Maybe they can pull off a strategy a good strategy like they did last year. And don't count out Mercedes either. So, yeah, very exciting race tomorrow. But if you enjoyed qualifying, guys, be sure to follow down below. Join me tomorrow for the race. We'll be live 2 hours before the race for a build-up. And yeah, stick around after qualifying. We'll be chatting about it for a little bit. Oh yeah, Lewis is a 5-place grid pen, so he'll be starting P10, which means... Oh wait, I didn't even look at the rest of the order. Let's go through it real quick. So Sonoda ended up being 7/10 off his teammate. He was doing so well, but again, when it matters most, he falls short. Alonso, well done on making Q3 and beating Sonoda. Bortoletto, P8, best of the rest again. Wow, and was only... No, it was 2/10, sorry, off of Antonelli. Antonelli, in the end, good. Only 40 milliseconds off Russell. That's what we want to see. Antonelli seems to have found a little bit of form again. Or like bouncing back from the last couple of weeks. Russell, what could have he maybe done on mediums? Ferraris, I wish they did better, but still. Hamilton is going to be getting a 10-place grid penalty, a 5-place grid penalty for what he did in Zandvoort before the race. Then Leclerc, well done on P4. Piastri getting out qualified by Norris, and then Max. Awesome stuff. Thor, David, thank you guys for the follows. Fuck, it's hot in my room. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Don't remember. J Fantasy, we'll check Fantasy tomorrow. Nico Rosberg interviews, yay! What's Piastri going to say? Um, 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 I did say I'm there. I'm pretty fired and who's the arsehole? Who you talking about? I'm so annoyed. I had Max Pole until like 10 minutes before and then change it to Charles. Oof. You're a Lando fan, Lamel. Am I a Lando fan? I'll let you figure that one out. Max pole, yes, Max got pole position. Lovely stuff. Dude, what was that broadcast? Why are we cutting to a garage shot when Max is about to cross the line and get pole? Are you kidding me? Not only did they show the garage for no reason, when they didn't have to, it was the garage that wasn't even on pole. Max has been quick all weekend. He was never in the top 3 in practice. Hello? Hello? Does he think before he says stuff? He was quick all weekend. Didn't Lando top 2 of the sessions? MV1, it's Charles. Then goes with the follows. I really hope the McLaren don't just blitz past Max and then it's like done. I hope they battle Max, but at the very least, they battle each other. How much time left? It's over, my dude. It's finished. Max interview. Wait, we're not going to get a Max interview? Hello? Oh, there we go. That was weird. I don't know. Why did they cut to some B-roll just then? A Lando, Max, and Lewis podium with Oscar DNF would feed many families. Imagine Lewis didn't have a 5-place group pen. Maybe he would have tried harder in quali, man. Maybe he would have tried harder. Yeah, I had just Q1 streaks over. Sag. Cully's there. All right. Wait, who's got the who's going to do the pole award? It's going to be that cool guy that was in the Fry garage, wasn't it? I don't know what his name is, but he had cool hair. Who's it going to be? 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 Oh, and they cut off of it. Did you ever find the video T-Mac made for you? I did not. I did not. Unless he sent it to me now. But one didn't come through before when I was looking. Oh, wait. T-Mac has sent me a video. Why is he cap cut it? What the fuck? Who uses cap cut, bro? Wait, we don't get to see who did the poll award. What the fuck? That was so random. All right, guys. That wraps up qualifying. Really good qualifying. Monza's always delivers in quali, and it did once again. It was a little bit anticlimactic at the end. It was nice that we had a fight for pole, absolutely, but I really wish Ferrari and Mercedes were in the fight. But man, I'm really excited for tomorrow. Max versus the McLarens versus maybe Ferrari. Let's see how that plays out. Excuse me. Monza always seems to produce really good racing, or at least good entertaining races, so we'll see how that plays out. So we'll see if that can live up to the hype tomorrow. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's stream. Actually, real quick, okay, no, YouTube first. We're gonna end the stream now on YouTube, guys, thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe down below. Come join us on Twitch. We're gonna stay live just for a little bit longer. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the race watch along. Have a good rest of your night, morning, evening, whatever it may be. Bye bye, YouTube. Bye bye.